Welcome back, everyone, and happy Friday. For Gulfport resident and world champion marksman Craig Martin, you can typically find him on the rifle range. I caught up with him today to see what he's sighting in on next in his marksman career, but you may want to plug your ears first. Gulfport's Craig Martin is coming off of a .50 caliber rifle world championship in New Mexico. And he says with more than 2 decades of competitive shooting under his belt, he has his childhood to thank for his love of firearms.
So I've been shooting competitively for about 25 years or so. And I guess as a kid, always being interested in guns. My father, he wasn't to this level, he didn't shoot competitively, but he did reloading and we would go to the range.
At his most recent championship in New Mexico, he outshot more than 60 other competitors from around the world, giving him the top title in multiple categories.
To win the entire match, you get top gun. So it's 2-gun world champion. It means 2 of your guns, the aggregate was higher than anybody else of their 2 best guns. And then they do the belt buckle, which I don't wear belts big enough to sport that around, so it'll probably get framed or something with this plaque.
But his career with the .50 almost wasn't meant to be the first time he shot one.
You know, the first time I didn't like it. Really? And the reason why is there's the concussion that comes off of it, it hits you in the sinuses sometimes. And some people liken it to open hand, kind of lightly punching you in the face. Not hard, not bad, it's not painful, it's just a little unpleasant.
And he wasn't kidding.
Woo! You feel like the compression come back at you?
Holy cow.
But after you shoot it a couple times, it goes away and you never feel it again.
As for what's next, he says he's ready to reload for the title and wants to see how far he can stretch the legs of a .50 caliber round.
Well, next is probably, I'm going to try to repeat it next year in New Mexico, and I'm going to start doing more of the extreme long range. The longest shot that I hit consecutive impacts on was a little over 3,400 yards. You got time to wait for the impact, so you can sit there. It takes about 9 seconds or so for the bullet for flight for it to actually impact.